So my speech is gonna be a little different because of like the person I'm choosing. Most people will probably choose their mom or their dad or their grandmother or grandfather, but I'm choosing my sister Kaylin because of how good of a person she is and like how she dedicates her lives to others. And a few examples of this is how she started a nonprofit at the age of like 16 or something, and she was thinking about being a nun, and she even went to Guyana in the summer for 3 months, which a lot of people her age would not do for a lot of reasons. Like, it's like you feel like you're wasting your summer, but she had others in mind, And so she started her nonprofit when she was, I think, yeah, she started like dealing with kids when she was 13. I think it was like 14 maybe, because it was her freshman year, so 14. And it was because we have a cousin whose friend got diagnosed with cancer, and she just hadn't realized that kids could be diagnosed like that, and it was just all new to us. Like, I don't know, we were always like told it was like from cancer. I mean, from smoking you would get like lung cancer, but this kid had gotten lung cancer from just like it just happened, and so so she got very invested in it, and she started going to visit him a lot, and then she started meeting all of the patients, like around all the cancer patients, and she would start talking to them, and she'd start bringing toys every once in a while, and eventually it got big enough where she knew so many people. She started like doing donation funds, like where she would like get people to fund and like give donations to the families, because these families, like, they lose their jobs because they have to take care of their kids so much, so they have to like quit their job because they can't keep a job like that when there's so much time for their kids. And she would do this every single weekend, so like not a lot of kids our age would be doing that every weekend. We want to do other things with our friends and stuff. So to be going out into the hospitals and seeing such sad things every single weekend is a really good thing to do for others. And here's a picture of one of the kids she knew. I think she was a junior in this or something. Maybe a senior. I think that kid died. It was like I forgot what cancer it was. I'm not sure actually. It might have been brain. I don't remember. And here's another photo. This is her like a sophomore. The reason her hair's so short in the other one is because, or in all of these really, is because she shaved her head for cancer actually in front of TC, which is a big thing for a girl. Like, I don't know any girl that would do that, like, at least in a stable mind. And it was because all the kids would always come and they'd be like, why don't you shave your hair with me? Whatever, like, whenever they had to shave their head because they're getting chemo. So she ended up doing it for them. Like, I think it was her beginning of the senior year, which is a big thing for a girl, like, really. And it's impressive. And eventually, when she was she was in college. She went on a mission trip into Guyana during the summer, which she spent her whole summer there. 3 months. She spent her whole summer into Guyana taking care of all these poor people there that didn't have like much. She would go and help teach like with the nuns, and here's a few pictures of that. I don't know anyone that would do that. That would go in for 3 months into a different country, like, out of charity, She didn't get anything out of it. Like, here's a picture. And here's another one. They had to go on boats and stuff. They didn't have cars. I think it was something like that. They had cars, but the roads were really bad, so they would use the river to go to churches, and like, that was a priest. They would go and do masses in like a ton of different places every Sunday or something. And eventually, when here's another one. And after this, she was really thinking about being a nun for like I think it was like a solid year. She was thinking about being a nun, but eventually it didn't turn out. She went back to college, and she's gonna like be a nurse or something right now, I think. And And so another like just small little thing she does too, like she always have a water bottle in her car and like a sandwich ready for people, like homeless people. She'll give it to them whenever she sees one in the streets, and she'll talk to them because not many people talk to them because people see them as like dirty and stuff, you know, and so you don't want to associate with them. But she always talks to them, and she'll like get to know their names and stuff, and and so, and like that's just one of the like the things she does. It's just so many little things. She's just a very admirable person in general. Like she always has like a really big heart, and yeah.